Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Bitcoin again dropping over the weekend. Right now it's falling, trying to hold on to 94,200. Last night it came down to 94,200, bounced back to 95,700. 94,200, bounced back to 95,000. So it's trying to hold on right now on Sunday night, but it looks like it's about to fall. Triple bottom though looks like it's falling, but it could also be an M pattern and we get more of a drop. Yesterday I bought here in my video. I'm going to buy more, I think. I'm going to try and save Christmas again. We've got 3 days left till Christmas and they're still dumping it. I'm going to show you who sold the most Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. People discussing in the guru chat, 3.3 million trillion market cap, 890,000 viewers, Bitcoin price.live, 60k bonus when you sign up with Bybit. It's my main exchange that I trade on. 70 greed, 53% dominance. Funding fee is negative when we're at 94k. That's crazy. Funding fee is negative, and volume still quite strong on the a Sunday, which is very interesting. It is still American Sunday night though, so that could still be dropping. Let's jump into the technicals and my trades for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals and you can see right now my account coming close to 1 million again. It came under 1 million, it went to 997, and then it bounced back yesterday to 101, and now we're again back to one, just above 1. In the last month, down from 1288 to 1 in the but started off at 877, so it's still up about 130, but it gave back around 280k. But I have built a massive Bitcoin position right now, but it is negative. It's a $1 million Bitcoin position, and it's a $569,000 Ethereum position. I'm almost paying nothing in fees though to keep a $1 million trade, 569,000 Ethereum trade, because the funding fee, it looks like a triple bottom on Bitcoin. Let's quickly go into the technicals. You can see here, this is where I bought in yesterday's video to try to save Christmas. I want to keep pushing it up, so I'm going to buy again. I have almost, you can see I've got 10.5 Bitcoin. I want 11 Bitcoin, 11.11, so 6 plus 7, so 0.67. I'm buying 0.67 Bitcoin at this price, which is going to cost me 3,200, confirm, and it activated, or 11.2. I wanted to have 11.11, but you can see now I've bought here, so you can see where I've been buying Bitcoin. I bought at I actually started off at 101, but I've managed to bring it down to 98, the average entry. I bought at 93, then at 96 yesterday, and again today at 94. Let's go into the technicals for Bitcoin. And again, the market has been dropping on the weekend. Who was the biggest sellers in the last 24 hours? Who sold Bitcoin 3 days before Christmas? The answers are 21 hours ago I posted. President of El Salvador was trying to buy Bitcoin. He was buying hundreds of Bitcoin. Bitcoin lost $95,000 4 hours ago. The biggest sellers of Bitcoin on chain the last 24 hours. This wallet outflow, 8,400 Bitcoin, 818 million. Some random wallet, 818 million, dumping Bitcoin 20% before Christmas. Doesn't make sense to me. Coinbase Prime, 2,900 Bitcoin, selling 2,900 Bitcoin 3 days before Christmas. And you can just see everyone else that's been selling. Binance Hot Wallet, this random wallet. So Binance somehow internally sold 2,900. Then they sent someone 2,950. So actually Coinbase Prime sold $500 million worth of Bitcoin 2 days before Christmas. Binance Hot Wallet, 200 million. Random wallet, 1,800 Bitcoin, 176 million. Another random wallet, 1,400 Bitcoin, 138 million. Kraken, 1,300 Bitcoin, 134 million. OKX, Coinbase, Bitbank. These are the guys that sold Bitcoin, the most Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. I'm going to keep tracking these guys who keep dumping, which really sucks. So yesterday, the biggest 24-hour seller was Coinbase again. And 11 hours ago, the biggest seller again was Coinbase again. Or not, Coinbase wasn't the biggest, it was 3 random wallets. And you can see again, last 24 hours, again, Coinbase is leading the sales. And Bitcoin again dropping below, trying to drop below 94. Altcoins getting hit pretty hard. Doge holding up really well. Ethereum also holding up pretty well. It didn't drop as hard as everything else. Altcoins are starting to hold here. Bitcoin is dropping, but altcoins don't seem to be dropping with it anymore. 94K, let's go on to the weekly charts. We finished the week, everyone. Yesterday finished the week, and unfortunately, without getting that bounce back, Crypto Guru bot is still a blue buy, which it fired back in February at 20K. But now the Bitcoin indicator bot fired a sell. It hadn't fired a sell for almost 8 weeks. It was, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 weeks it didn't fire a sell, but yesterday with this drop it has now fired a sell, which is not a good news on Bitcoin indicator bot 2 days before Christmas. Let's go into the daily. On the daily charts, so today is 23rd, so 2 nights before Christmas. We're getting a little bounce back, but you can see clearly this trend line that it's trying to get down to. 90K would be the strong support. That's where I would take a trade to be very safe. 90,500, stop loss 88,000. I would make 88,900, risking 1,600 per Bitcoin to make 28,000. I'll take it to 118K resistance, so risking 1,600 to make 28,000 with no leverage will be 28,000 profit. With 10x leverage will be 280,000 profit. And another trade a bit riskier, but on this trend line, would be here on Bitcoin, 92,800. But I've been adding into my position. I want to try and stop the bleed on Christmas. I've bought 11 Bitcoin. This is the trade I would take on Bitcoin here, opening at 92,863, stop loss 91,400, and take profit 818,000. Risk to reward is 18 times 1,300 to make 25,000. These are the two trades that I would take on Bitcoin, but it isn't looking too good, to be honest. It's just faded away from 108 all the way down to 94. Huge drops on Bitcoin right now. Let's go into, but that's where I would set trades, 90. Let's go into my trade. But Bitcoin, again, not looking too good, to be honest. You can see the main trend line, 90K. If it loses this area, big support, I wouldn't say it's even all the way down to 80K. We could have such a big drop if like Coinbase and all these guys keep dumping Bitcoin like crazy. Look at this, in the last 24 hours, again, in 4 hours ago, in the last 24 hours, they dumped 8,000 Bitcoin, 800 million, Coinbase 286 million, Coinbase 286 million, so that's 500 million. With this kind of selling pressure, when no one buying over Christmas and them dumping it before Christmas, I don't know how it's going to hold on. It's going to be pretty bad. I'm trying to buy it, and yesterday I said trying to save Christmas and El Salvador president buying, but for example, he bought 200 million, but those guys sold just last night. They said sold 8,400, 2,900, 2,900. So they're dumping it like crazy, which is quite, and what's weird is Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy, said he bought. You can see here the orange dot on Michael Saylor are motivational. So he's saying he bought again, but on Intel on Arkham, it shows that he didn't buy on chain for 1 month was the last time he bought. So I don't know what the hell is going on. He's saying, look, the orange dots on Saylor Tracker are motivational, so he's showing where he's been buying. Look, he says he's been buying all that, but somehow while he's been buying all that, Bitcoin has been dropping to 94,000, and you can see there's been no buys on chain for MicroStrategies for 1 month. So I don't know what's going on with these guys. It's the exchanges and all these guys telling everyone, like Coinbase putting commercials for people to buy Bitcoin, BlackRock putting commercials for people to buy Bitcoin. At the same time, Coinbase is selling thousands of Bitcoin per day, and they're massively dropping it before Christmas. You can see it's again dropping 94,300, triple bottom here, trying to hold on. But to be honest, with this kind of selling pressure from the exchanges before Christmas, it doesn't look like it's going to actually hold on. Let's jump into Ethereum. We go into Ethereum. I've got a big trade on Ethereum now. My Bitcoin trade quite low, 11.2 Bitcoin. The liquidation is at 87. You need to make sure your liquidations are low. My Ethereum trade is also it's a 569,000, down 66K. Ethereum though is holding on a little bit better, but still fading away. You can see where I sold Ethereum at 3,800, and when I bought too early at 3,600. Then when I bought at 3,400, 3,100, I actually tried to hold up Ethereum as well. And again, we're fading away. I'm going to add another 5 Ethereum here. But it doesn't look too good, to be honest. 3, 2, Bought another 5 Ethereum. So now I've got 160 Ethereum. 160 Ethereum. This trade, let's see how Bitcoin, let's go into technicals on Ethereum. They erased all the bull market gains 5 days before Christmas. They started dropping it, and they completely erased all the gains for nearly all altcoins. So these guys are like kind of monsters in my opinion. Why would you do that 5 days before Christmas and wreck everybody's holiday? Like, how much of a piece of shit do those people have to be? Remember on the weekly, I talked about the symmetrical triangle and how Ethereum broke out too early. You remember that, guys? How it builds pressure, and breaks out. And I was like, it broke out too early. Unfortunately, I was right. We're back in hard. And it looks like it's going to try and fall even to possibly 2,750. That would be the best time to try and go long. And then it's forming this massive pattern, the symmetrical pattern that goes back, builds pressure. And if it breaks out, target would be $7,000. So I would open at 2684, stop loss 2227, take profit 69. That's the riskier trade. Safer trade, I don't see one. There is a small support here. It's trying to hold on, but I don't know if it managed to do that around 3,000. Another trade would be trying to take it at 3,000. So this is the one I would take here, and this one I would try to take 3,000. But again, very risky at the moment because of the way they're selling such big amounts going into Christmas. Who would sell such big amounts going into Christmas? Like Coinbase selling to 3,000 Bitcoin. These aren't small sellers, you know what I mean? These aren't small sellers with their $1,000 liquidated trade that are selling 98 million. Oh, sorry, that's Michael Saylor buying 1 month ago, selling 800 million, selling 286 million, 286 million, 200 million. These aren't your $1,000 traders with their accounts. These are massive wallets that have held Bitcoin for a long time to accumulate 8,400 Bitcoin, 800 million. And Bitcoin just right now under 94. It's breaking down further. You can see it's at 94K, 93,900, dropping more. Oh, my account back under 1 million. Unfortunately, my account back under 1 million. It was 1.3 million at one point, taking a big hit. Taking a big hit as it drops because of such a big trade. Now this trade on Bitcoin is a $1.1 million trade. It's broke that third support, falling quite hard. Let's see how low it goes, guys. 2 days before Christmas, and they're massively dumping Bitcoin, as they actually do every year. I'm gonna put the link under the video of these 24-hour sellers. Tag them and call them douchebags. Love you all. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. I'm going to keep and try and support Bitcoin. I don't think we go much lower, to be honest. If we break 80K and go towards 80K, I think bull market is really over. Very high chance with this much selling going on. But it is the weekend and it is holidays, so there's a lot of people that are away while these guys are attacking the price. And I'm pretty sure they're doing it to liquidate as much people as possible. And then when the big institutions come back online, and when apparently Michael Saylor starts buying on chain, then it's going to push back up. So they're using this low volume to kind of attack Bitcoin and liquidate all the people that have been long for a long time, which is crazy to do a few days before Christmas. Purely evil. Don't forget, join us in the Telegram. Inside the Telegram, there's 211 people online right now. This guy's shorting Doge, people discussing Michael Berry 2024 edition AI tokens will take off. You can see people discussing in here. As soon as Saylor and BlackRock unload their bags on the US government, they're already, Saylor, I don't know, hasn't shown he's been buying on chain for more than 1 month, so I'm not sure about that. US government, all these banks apparently buying, they're posting it, like BlackRock is marketing it, Coinbase is marketing it, at the same time dumping thousands and thousands of Bitcoin onto the market a few days before Christmas. Join the conversation, and also you can see down below the links to the exchanges and how I trade. Go down below under the exchange, under the video. Bybit's the main exchange that I trade. 60K bonus. It's my favorite exchange for trading. Weex, $200 sign-up bonus. Bitunix, 5,500. And James Crypto Guru for the free Telegram and for the courses. And again, Bitcoin is trying to hold on to this 94K. It's broke through to 93,900. Trying to hold on, but it's falling right now. You can see it dropping. that's my updates in the market, everyone. Very unfortunately killing the vibe of Christmas with these huge sells. Worldwide, everyone would have been hit pretty hard on these liquidations because altcoins got destroyed on this pullback and on Bitcoin. So they harmed a lot of people around the world on Christmas, New Year's. It killed the vibe a lot. But don't worry. Keep trading, keep learning. These are your lessons. So before Christmas, they always dump it. Whoever these people are, they don't care about dumping it massively on Christmas. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Love you all. Have an amazing Christmas, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.